Welcome back, everybody, to the Crypto Traders Podcast. Today, we're going to discuss a very controversial coin. We're going to discuss FTT. Hello, Jomo. How are you, man?
ACM, a very, very controversial coin. FTT is connected to FTX. FTX fiasco is one of the hardest, issues, fiascos that ever happened in crypto. Yes, we had other fiascos, but FTX was just so ingrained in the best kind of, oh, look how crypto is good. FTX was so good, but it ended up to be a sheer scam, and all of that. So, but let's leave that aside. FTT is connected to that as a coin, as a token. But let's talk about why there is a possibility that this coin, for a trade, all right, not for investment, for a trade, can make you a double or even a triple in a very, very short time if we break the $3 resistance, all right? So let's talk about it. First, some fundamentals, right? We know FTX is undergoing a bankruptcy procedure right now, Chapter 11 in the United States. They're talking about restarting the exchange, right? And they're talking about leaving FTT as the coin of the exchange, and they will probably distribute it to all the customers if that happens, right? So there's a lot of bullish sentiment around that. Why? Because if this really happens, this means that FTT has a real utility. Right now, FTT is pure garbage. It has no utility whatsoever. It has no reason to exist. However, if the reality of what happens with the FTX restart will actually choose FTT as their token again, then it has a utility, then it has a reason to exist, and people are talking about it. Some whales are probably even accumulating it. So that is, the fundamental around the narrative. Now, we are technical traders. We don't give a rat's ass about fundamentals. However, it's a narrative, and we open our ears to those narratives. Let's talk technicals, right? So we have a big resistance just below the $3. Now, I want you to show how big of a fall we had from $21 all the way down, all right, to below $1 on FTT. Look at that huge move down. That is not supply. That is not resistance. That is pure skydive move, all right? Pure skydive move. And of course it happened because FTT was considered nothing after FTX fallout, right? So that's not even supply, that's not a resistance. So if we get a breakout above that $3, we don't have any resistance. It's like having a clear sky move up, right? Now, CM, I want you to show something else, right? Something we can compare FTT to, another fallen project that, had a big fall down, and that's Luna, not Lonsi, not Lunsi, Luna, all right? Back in around August or September, all right, after we had that fallout in June, it had a move, a very strong move, all right, exactly there. We can see it fell down all the way down from, $70 all the way down to below, whatever. And then it had a move, all right, from above the $2 all the way to around $8, right, in 2 days. Just in 2 days, right? So we broke a resistance line, went to 300% almost in 2-3 days. So in comparing the two situations, we can see similarities. One, we can see the technical aspect of we have a big fall down, then we had the sideways action, and then we had the last move up, with something happening, talks about Luna, whatever, and it just pumped, right? You could have made 3 times, 4 times your money on this trade. Now, compare it to FTT. FTT might have real utility happening if FTX restart really happen, and if they take that shit coin again and use it in the exchange. So what can happen? Even a bigger move of FOMO, because we know how crypto is. Crypto is everything about the hype, everything is about news driven, and everything is about the FOMO and not missing out. And if you know where to look and how to look, and we're telling you right now, we're actually giving you this information, then you can make a trade out of it. But don't, exactly same thing, same pattern, but don't hold it for a Hail Mary to $20, all right? Sell after you make 100%, 200%, sell along the way, sell into strength, all right? Take your profits, No one catches the top, no one catches the bottom. Take your profits at 100, 200%, 300%, whatever, and move on to the next trade. What do you think, CM?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Just to sum it up, this is a trade idea. It's not a buy now video. So what we telling you guys in simple words, if you want to participate in this trade, we're going to trade, we're going to buy the break above $3. Or if it's going to set up before that, you know, doing some kind of a platform or a low cheat or something like that, obviously we're going to buy in our trading groups. Obviously we're going to buy before that. But the major move we are suspecting is going to come on the break of $3. And this is where you want to stack sellers and take profits. And that's pretty much it.
Exactly. Don't fall in love with this coin whatsoever. Trade it, take your money, run away as hell. But, you know, if you want to understand why we do it, just go and sign up to our group, right? Go to the group, understand our thought. We're going to talk about this daily. We're going to talk about this weekly. We're going to tell you why, how, when to execute a trade, when to take profit, when and if to take a stop loss, because this is trading and sometimes we take small losses, but usually we make money over time. This is the trading community page. Go for the recommended creator. If you just want to see our trades, just take it $20 a month. You can see how we execute the trading signals and make money alongside. If you want a more hand-in-hand, if you want me to really coach you, because I have many traders whom I coach and I pass all my knowledge to, take the 89 or the VIP 140, and you will see how in just a couple of months you become from, you know, not understanding to being a real trader, how to think like a trader. You know what they say, if you want to be, you know, Donatello, Michelangelo, think like Donatello, Michelangelo. If you want to be, think like Einstein, think like a scientist. He will teach you how to think and act like a trader.
Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.
Cheers everybody. Have a good one.